guys, it's Janessa and welcome back to my channel, Books with Nessa. So for today's video, I'm going to be showing all of you all the books that I'm hoping to get to before the end of 2020. So the first book that I actually have on this list I'm actually going to be reading in the month of November is The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab. This book, all I know about it is Addie, obviously. She pretty much sells her soul to the devil, but he's not called the devil, he's called like darkness or something like that. And she pretty much just wants to live forever to get out of an arranged marriage with an old man. The only caveat is everyone she meets forgets her. And I was like, that is what, it's gonna be so good. This will be my third V.E. Schwab book. The first one, I read A Darker Shade of Magic, wasn't my favorite, but it was still good. And then This Savage Song, I really enjoyed. So I'm going into this one, not with really high hopes, but like I'm hopeful it's gonna do what it needs to do. And I haven't heard anything negative about this book, so I'm excited for this one. The next book that I have is Grown by Tiffany D. Jackson. So with this one, the only thing I know is we follow Enchanted. She wants to become a singer, really get into the music industry, but she wakes up next to a dead body. And you know, that's it. And also this cover is absolutely stunning. So I'm also reading this one in November. I'm buddy reading this with my friend Mo. So this, I think, is going to also do what it needs to do. I'm really excited to read this. I read another book by Tiffany D. Jackson, Monday's Not Coming, and it was so good. So I'm really looking forward to getting to this one. The next book I've been putting off for so freaking long, but I figure with her next book coming out soon, I might as well pick this one up, and that is One of Us Is Next by Karen M. McManus. I loved One of Us Was Lying. It was a good YA mystery thriller type thing. And this one, I think the only similarities is that it's at the same school and now there's a copycat. That should be interesting. I'm pretty sure it's gonna follow like the same format of One of Us Is Lying. So really looking forward to getting into this. Also, the UK paperback is just, it's so stunning. It looks so good. Now this book is a book that I've been highly anticipating, and when I finally got my hands on it, I was like, I am gonna be in for a ride. I've heard nothing but good things about this book, and that is You Should See Me in a Crown by Leah Johnson. The only thing I know about this one is our main character. She is trying to become prom queen or homecoming queen, one of those, because if she gets that, then she wins like a scholarship or something, and someone else is running against her. So, and then there's a romance that I'm looking forward to it. And also like my hair's matching it a little bit, so like. Next we have Now That I Found You by Christina Forrest. I don't know anything about this book, just that it follows an actress and a musician, and it's kind of like a one-day road trip type thing. So I think it should be interesting. I don't read a lot of books about road trips, so I'm excited to see what this one actually does for me and if I like it or not. And I just scratched myself. That hurt. So the next book that I do have sitting before me is Aurora Burning by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. I read Aurora Rising back in like July or September, I want to say, don't really remember, but I really liked it. I enjoyed the journey that we went on with them, and so I'm really excited to get into this one. Like, I'm hoping that it's a lot better than the first one, because I did really enjoy that, and I know some books suffer from that second book syndrome, so I'm hoping that is not the case with this one. Also, like, It's Cow, and I love Cow. Now, this next one that I have, I've been seeing it all over book Twitter. People have been loving this one, and so I was like, I want to join the hype. And that is From Blood and Ash by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I've never read a book by Jennifer L. Armentrout, and she thick, she real thick, but I did buy this one and the second book in the series already because, you know, why not? So I don't know anything about this one. I just know people have really enjoyed it. So yeah, that's it. I feel like that's the case with literally all the books that I'm picking up because I am someone who likes to not know a lot going into the book. So the fact that a good portion of these books have been talked about quite a bit and people have been loving them and I still don't know anything about them, like, thank you, people. We are down to the last 2 books, and both of these books were ones that I was supposed to read in October, but it just didn't happen that way. And the first one is Ninth House by Leigh Bardugo. I started this one back in June, I want to say. I had started it, but then never finished it. And I was like, you know what? It's some dark academia. I'm gonna read it in October. But that just didn't happen like I wanted it to. I really do want to read this book, so maybe I'll read it in November or December or something. It'll get read soon. I need to read more about Alex. I'm missing Darlington. Pretty sure that was his name. Yeah, I'm missing Darlington, so I'm looking forward to getting back into this world because, you know, why not? And the last book on my list, that is Wicked Fox by Kat Cho. I've been wanting to read this. I was like, a Gamiho? Yes, sign me up for it. But this is another one that just, it was not meant to be, I guess, for the month of October. So I'm really hoping that I get to it in November or December, or even, you know, the beginning of the year. But I guess we'll just have to see. Just need to stop putting books off and really just start reading them. Okay, all the books that I'm really hoping that I get to read in before 2020 ends, but you know, we'll see. With the way that 2020 has been going so far, I mean, who knows if I'll be able to get to them or not. Fingers crossed. Hope you guys enjoyed this week's video. If you did, please don't forget to like, comment, and I'll see you in the next one.